Today is Wednesday, September 19th, 2012. New day. Good morning. We're up to Psalm 13. For the choir director, a psalm of David. O Lord, how long will you forget me? Forever? How long will you look the other way? How long must I struggle with anguish in my soul? With sorrow in my heart every day? How long will my enemy have the upper hand? Turn and answer me, O Lord my God. Restore the light to my eyes, or I will die. Don't let my enemies gloat, saying, we have defeated him. Don't let them rejoice at my downfall. But I trust in your unfailing love. I will rejoice because you have rescued me. I will sing to the Lord because he has been so good to me. Very short. So verses 1 through 4, verses 1 and 2 are the how long, and then 3 and 4 are turn and answer me, don't let my enemies gloat, and then 5 and 6 are expressions of trust and praise. It's like these 3 little sections. It definitely reflects my process when I'm first of all feeling discouraged and lost. Feels like the Lord's not there. I have to do it on my own, all by myself. And then this shift happens. Turn and answer me, O Lord my God. Restore light to my eyes, or I will die. And then trust and renewed faith and gratitude in the Lord. And for me, I think it usually takes days to get through those 6 verses that are reflected here. Seems pretty simple in that way. Nothing is jumping out at me like the very beginning. Sorry, apparently the requisite yawn. Maybe I've gotten it out of the way now. So, O Lord, how long will you forget me? Forever? How long will you look the other way? How long must I struggle with anguish in my soul, with sorrow in my heart every day? How long will my enemy have the upper hand? That sounds so familiar to me with at various times I've struggled with depression, and that's very much how it feels. That those couple of verses sort of express how depression has felt for me, at least. Have you ever had depression? Do you have a different experience that sounds like those first couple of verses? I'm trying to think what I can use today as my sort of remember this for today kind of thing. And I think overall, just remembering that my perspective is definitely not the Lord's perspective, meaning to me it looks like the Lord's not there and doesn't care, or maybe the Lord cares, but I'm so unworthy that I can't reach the Lord. And then when I finally hit that point of, had it, I'm done with this, Lord, get over here. Again with the commanding the Lord tone, turn and answer me, O Lord my God. Restore the light to my eyes, or I will die. Don't let my enemies gloat, saying, we have defeated him. Don't let them rejoice at my downfall. There's no pleading there. There's commanding. I don't think I have ever been able to do that before. And I guess I have a fear of doing that because it feels so inappropriate. But it's all over here in the Psalms, not just this psalm. It seems like every psalm has had this commanding the Lord sort of tone. And I'm trying to figure out how that translates into my life. It definitely comes down to these last two verses in this. I will trust in your unfailing love. I will rejoice because you've rescued me. I will sing to the Lord because he has been so good to me. It always takes me days to get to that point of that gratitude. And maybe it's my own hang-ups about how I can interact with the Lord. I know the Lord can take it. I know he can handle me being mad at him or any emotion. It just seems so irreverent somehow. I don't know, what's your experience with that? Do you find if you get a commanding tone with the Lord that makes a difference? Do you come out of a bad place or a struggling place more quickly? Or is it about really commanding ourselves? Is it really about taking that tone with myself? Even if it sounds like I'm addressing the Lord, is it really, Tara, come out of it. Quit listening to the hells. I'm not sure. Really hoping people will respond so I know what other people think of this. That's kind of all I got. I will mention that there are layers and layers and layers to the word, and there's the literal meaning, and then there's layers underneath that. The way that I'm reading it is, how does it apply in my life? What does it say in my life right now, today? And there's another layer, which is a reflection of the life of Jesus, that at some point in Jesus' life, this was a reflection of where he was, what he was going through, and that makes sense to me. It certainly does, but it just feels very significant to me to know what this is supposed to mean in my life, and I guess I need to look at how I talk to the Lord and figure out if I need to get more demanding. Maybe it's about worthiness. There's a parable about, is it the Samaritan woman? There's a woman at a well, and she says to Jesus, even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall off the master's table. And then the Lord heals her daughter. I'm forgetting what that part's, what the whole story is there. But at any rate, maybe I have to believe I'm worthy enough to say, Lord, help me. I'm done with this. All right, so I'm going to try that, I think. I'm going to try demanding that the Lord and I both acknowledge that I'm worthy of the Lord's love and care and rescuing from negative thoughts and thoughts that pull me downward. All right, that's all I got. What do you got? What do you have? What does this speak to you? Email me at newdaygoodmorning@gmail.com, or leave a comment below, or post a video response. I hope you have a blessed day.